his job. Like he told me, right, oh shit, this is going on for too long. I hate when they cut me off. I hate it. I'm sorry if that's happening. Um, he told me about his job. Like he was naming stuff around town. So this, I knew it couldn't have been like some random internet person from another state or whatever. Like, I'm guessing this had to be a person, you know, and that's who it was last time. Yeah, that little peep right down the street. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, who the fuck is this? Right? See how I move around lighting? This is why I question myself because it's like in different lightings, people can either look pretty or really fucking ugly. And so sometimes I think I look okay, but then sometimes in the wrong lighting, I'm like, oh my God, I'm hideous. That's why I'm alone. But then I can go in other lighting and I look fine. But I never know what I look like to somebody else. That's the thing. Like I don't want to think bad things about myself. I want to think about good things. I really want to like try to build myself up and make myself feel like I am maybe a little pretty. Because I study certain facial features in sunlight of uh, even children. And like, if the light hits just right, even a 2-year-old can have some under eye bags, you know? I've seen 14-year-olds with under eye bags. Like, I don't think my bags are that bad. But I know in other lighting, I mean, I can look pretty ugly, so I don't know what's the truth. That's why I was believing because I don't put ugly pictures up. Like if I put a picture up, I'm not showing if I have a skin, you know, I'm not showing anything like this. I'm not showing if I have an under eye bag. So, I mean, if this person only knows me, like see, I hate that shit. I don't like the shadow side. I don't like that. But like everybody has that shadow side, you know? So I never really know. Let me just get to better lighting, you guys. There. Oh my God. That looks really cool and I didn't even do it. Okay. Fucking crazy. Hang on. Okay. I like my auburn eyebrows. I did a different color today. Um, so anyways, here I am in this lighting, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know what people actually think. And judging from my pictures, I mean, I do try to make myself look a little cuter than I am. I think everybody does that. When I pose for pictures, I'm definitely standing or arching my foot in a way that makes my booty pop out more. Um, when I'm sitting here, it's like, you know, I probably have a gut sitting here. But let's be real, when I'm in pictures, I'm going to suck it in, you know, make this look a little bit bigger here, maybe get my booty out a little more. You know what I mean? It's all about working the angles. And like, so this dude, he was talking to me, we're talking about working the angles. Like he said he loves photography. And we had some talks about photography and I felt like he really understood because, you know, we were talking about like being insecure, about who you are in your own skin or whatever else. And I said, yeah, like, I mean, I feel like that too. Like, you know, and this dude, he was so gorgeous, and yet he was like maybe feeling like he wasn't like the hottest thing ever. And I was like, oh my God, you're perfect. You know, like, don't say shit like that. And, you know, I try to say good things to myself. That's basically the point. Like, it's harmful to like, see, I thought I looked ugly there. I don't, you know, I want to be cute. And if I'm not, then I guess whatever, but like, you know, who knows? Like I said, I sit here alone. It's either my personality or I'm ugly. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be one of the two. But I've been working on myself. I mean, I've fucked some hot dudes before. I didn't have to say I have to be in a relationship with every fucking person. But yeah, I've pulled some hot motherfucking dudes. Okay? So regardless of what people think, I know what I see when I'm fucking getting it. And if I think dudes are fucking hot, that means I can pull somebody hot. So no, I wasn't so surprised. I was pleasantly surprised, but I wasn't like so surprised. But so I'm like, I want to know who the fuck you are and why you fucking did this shit. Okay? So I'm not going to get into a bunch of personal shit, the conversation we had after, but I demanded to see when he gave me all these reasons. I'm like, I want to see what this fucker looks like. Like, it was just weird. It was like, who are you? So I tried to I tried to video chat right then. And I was like, I want to see who you are. And like, he didn't answer a couple times. And I didn't want to be like a crazy person or anything, like calling a bunch. But I'm like, I think I'm owed a bit of an explanation here. Like, come on. Anyways, I don't know if this has ever happened to anyone in the whole fucking world, but I like his real face better. He is cute from the right angles, just like any of us. He is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed fucking cutie. Blonde hair. Naturally. And his ears are gauged. And it was like, when I was sitting there thinking about this other dude, I was like, oh, if he had blonde hair and he had gauged ears. So, like, isn't that crazy? Isn't that really crazy? So, like, I haven't seen his body or anything, but I mean, I'm guessing it's just, an average body. I mean, it's like it kind of, he seems like a cutie. So I didn't understand. Like, but, we started talking a little bit deeper about stuff about like how certain people can really just hurt you very deeply, and make you feel like you're not good enough. And kind of an explanation of just different things. Like, I mean, and he told me that, like, he said that our conversation was completely real, that the only thing that was fake was the picture. And like, I'm choosing to believe that, because that's what really got me, because I mean, we talked about some personal stuff, not too personal, but personal enough that you would think that somebody like wouldn't be making that unless people are that good. So once I kind of got into this situation, I wanted to at least I wanted to be not in the non-judgmental mode. I wanted to see things from a higher perspective. And I think a lot of people would have been like, oh my God, da 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 da, I've blocked. Like, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to know the reason, and if I could like help, because kind of basically saying, it came down to an issue where somebody may not feel like they're good enough. And so I'm trying to kind of build him up a little bit and let him know that, like, he's definitely good enough. And I don't know, like, I guess I don't mind being a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I don't know what's going on. Like, we're still kind of talking, like, he told me he'd be understanding if I was just going to block him and never talk to him again. And I told him, I understand if this, if it wasn't really real and you didn't really want to talk to me, like, you don't have to talk to me, like, I'm not trying to, like, chase somebody or force somebody to talk to me. I kind of was thinking I was going to have a new friend, maybe more. And so, now I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I know that after the whole thing came out and he was like, I understand if you need time. And I was like, yeah, I think I might need some time. And I did take some time, and I, like, kind of missed talking to him. That was the crazy thing, you know. So I started talking to him again. I don't know. I don't know if that'll fade out or get stronger or just be a casual Facebook friendship, or, we start getting closer. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But that's the story. That is the story of how I got catfished twice. And I mean, there's just not going to be a third time. Like, it's just going to have to be right straight away. I'm going to have to nose a little deeper into people's profiles, I think, because once I did go back, because I checked it a couple times. Like, he set up it wasn't like a really deep profile, but he did say that he was getting off the internet and he did mention, like, some people that I knew were from kind of around here, and he said he had to just get off the internet because seeing certain people online was hurting him. And I said, yeah, I know the feeling, like, we were both in love with people that fucking, like, shattered us. So, like, we had stuff to talk about, not about them, but, like, the feelings inside. And so I don't know, like, I'm just here as an earth angel and a being of light to try to uplift humanity, and I can do that one person at a time, and sometimes I can do it by the hundreds. But yeah, so I was very pleasantly surprised when I woke up this morning, and now it's nighttime. I think it's like 9. I knew he worked third shift, and I told him good night last night, and I said, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I was like, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I knew I could text him. But I actually did get some sleep, which was really nice. And I woke up in the morning and he sent me a text. So, like, that was really nice. And I'm just looking forward to my future with another lesson under my belt. Once I did catch it, I was like, hey, we need we're gonna have to show some identification here, mister. But yeah, so that's my story. That's my catfishing story. And I guess I'll let you know what comes of this second one. If anything else, and this is kind of going back to the first thing, if nothing else, this person kind of, like, dragged me out of, like, a real personal hell where I literally wanted to die. So, even if it was a stupid unconscious thing that just, you know, somebody random just was like, hey, let's do this just for fun, like, he really saved me. And just the fact that I know that the feelings he gave me, I am even capable of having, a beautiful lesson in and of itself. And I know that, like, that is a definite sign of good things to come, you know, because I had been talking with a couple people about how when you are so broken from missing your beloved twin flame that you really don't feel like you can connect or talk to anyone or get those like happy feelings again, excited, like, you know, the excitement. Yeah, it was a nice time. It was a really nice, it was a really nice, it was a really nice like rainbow over a storm. And like, because he brought me out of that, like, I don't have any intentions of going back. I feel like I have been lifted out of that despair that I had been in for like almost 2 weeks. Um, and he broke my cycle of crying. Like, I'm not saying I'm never going to cry again, but I mean, I was obviously not getting out of that on my own very well. Well, maybe as well as I could. Sometimes you got to really feel into things to let it go. And I was bringing up a lot of fucking dark shit that really fucking happened to me that really has fucked my whole life up. Not just on the day that it happened, really, but it's the mental and emotional scars that literally take over your DNA at a cellular level that fuck with you every day of your existence. And that's trauma, that's processing trauma, that's feeling trauma, and getting it out and releasing is healing it and getting rid of it. And, you know, that's what we're here to do. I'm transmuting pain. So, on that little side note, you know, I'll keep y'all updated. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.